Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happiness Today YouTube channel. Ever since the final written address made by Wole Olanipekun on behalf of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, there have been so many reactions. There have been replies here and there from Peter Obi, from Labour Party, from Atiku Abubakar, from PDP. But it looks like we're not done yet. Peter Obi's lawyers have decided to take their time out to begin to tell Nigerians exactly what is going on in the judiciary and what to expect. Obviously, it is not all that we see. There are a lot of things behind the curtains that most Nigerians don't know, but probably because of the nature of their job and the secrecy of the nature of what they do, they have decided to, quietly say things. But this time around, they're letting Nigerians know exactly what to expect. But before we go into the news proper, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel on YouTube. Well, according to one of the legal silks, a senior advocate of Nigeria, Jibrin Samuel Okutikpe, who happened to be one of the legal luminaries that tackled some of the witnesses brought in by both Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Shetima, APC, and INEC. This is what he said that caught a lot of Nigerians' attention and their reactions. According to him, he said, and I quote them, "You see, when I see what we do as lawyers before election petition tribunals and how we deploy our knowledge of law in aid of electoral frauds, I laughed. Nigerians are getting fed up with the legal profession. Nigerians are angry that lawyers are the Nigerian problems. It ought not to be. Legal profession all over the world has its roots in purity of justice. It is a profession that should be leading light, but it appears that some Nigerian lawyers have become infested with Nigerian virus of primordial partisan politics of wickedness that they promote injustice. Those who know that all is not well with our political system still defend what is wrong, using their knowledge to promote wrongs as if wrong is right. As lawyers, we must come together to save Nigeria from sinking deeper in mess we are now in. Nothing seems to be working. Nigerians are suffering, yet people in power have no ideas of the poverty in the land. Nigerians are bottling up so many things in anger. We seem not to know that those who protect and promote evils will not escape the boiling angers of Nigerians. Nigerians are united in poverty. I've never advocated that justice be based on emotions and sentiments. No, I will not do so. My training does not permit me. It does not permit me to think of it. But in doing justice, no one should allow himself or herself to be used as roadblock to justice. No institution should be above judicial order. When we use our knowledge of law in aid of disrespect and disobedience to valid processes in aid of truth, we have in the process murdered justice. Let nobody tell me that my arguments are rooted in emotions. No, they are based on reality and practical injustice in Nigeria. I believe firmly that vast majority of us, lawyers in Nigeria, cannot successfully practice law in sane societies where there are consequences for professional misconduct. The duties we owe as lawyers is for justice. We cannot argue for what creates pains for people as justice. There is a need for legal profession to purge itself and bring sanity to our justice system, where what is wrong must not be given baptismal name of right under the guise of legal jargon and arid arguments being promoted in aid of evils. Let us do what benefits majority of us. Deep, very deep. Nigerians have been reacting very strongly to this. There have been written reactions, counter reactions here and there, and Nigerians are not keeping calm. Very quickly, let's tell you again what transpired in one of the written addresses. That's why when I talk, you see technicalities in the camp of APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu presidency, in the camp of Labour Party, Atiku Abubakar. You see facts and figures. They are all correct in their own legal ways. But the question, that's what Jubril Okutikpe San, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, is saying. So we use our knowledge to promote what is not right, knowing fully well that what we know is correct, but we are using it to promote the wrong things, which means while they're bringing technicalities, it's still correct. They are bringing facts, it's also correct. But now it lies on the judiciary, on the justices to do the right thing. Okay, but let's find out what it is that Peter Obi's lawyers are saying that is also bringing limelight to this matter. And that's what probably Bola Ahmed Tinubu is insisting. If there's going to be a rerun, don't bring Obi into this rerun very quickly. According to Obi's lawyers, they said in 1993, Tinubu received a forfeiture order for $460,000 in his bank accounts that were thought to originate from trafficking. Obi brought out how the U.S. ruling allegedly used Tinubu's residence there as a drop-off location, urged the court to impeach the president on that basis. Well, Obi argued in his petition that the president was ineligible to run in the February 25th presidential election or any other election in Nigeria because of the United States District Court ruling that ordered him to forfeit money that was allegedly linked to trafficking. However, Tinubu's legal team, led by Chief Wole Olanipekun San, argued in their final written submission to the PEPT that even though the aforementioned forfeiture order was issued 30 years ago, which is in 1993, Section 107, Subsection 1E of the 1999 Constitution provided that a conviction expires after 10 years. The legal team for Tinubu also contended that following the explicit language of the Section 3 of the Reciprocal Enforcement of Foreign Judgment Ordinance and Foreign Ruling Reciprocal Enforcement Act, the aforementioned ruling cannot be made effective in Nigeria because it has not yet been registered here. However, in his final statement dated July 20th, Obi's main attorney, Levi Ozokwo, informed the PEPT that Tinubu has not yet disputed the order of forfeiture issued by the U.S. court, suggesting that he has acknowledged forfeiting funds linked to his trafficking. Uzokwo continued by saying that the U.S. ruling took note of a custom probe that reportedly reviewed the president's mansion as a drop-off location, and he claimed that one of the laws the U.S. court found to be broken was 18 U.S.C. 1956, which forbids money laundering. And according to Uzokwo, money laundering is illegal under even Nigerian law. And Uzokwo pleaded with the PEPT to reject Olanipeku's claim that the foreign judgment must first be filed in Nigeria to be applied to a citizen of that nation. You now see where San or Kutikwe is coming from. These guys are bringing in fact figures, but the legal team of Bola Ahmed Tinubu and bringing in technicalities. Quite a lot of things are going on. Let's put in the comment section. Nigerians have been reacting very strongly over this because the fate of Nigeria and Nigerians living in Nigeria and in diaspora rests on the shoulders of the judiciary. Hence, all eyes are on the judiciary. Let's interact in the comment